Hey guys, this is Zynchronize here. Today I'm going to be showing you my resetable counter. I came up with this idea while I was trying to make one of these for Etho. He said in one of his videos, one of his map making videos for his arena, that he was trying to make a counting system. I never actually found out if he'd made one. I think that he might have made one that used lava and items, but I can't remember if that was a counter or just a timer. So we're now going to proceed and I'm going to show you how this works. But first I'm going to need to get a lever. So just the lever is just because this one is set up to be too small. It's too small a circuit for a pressure plate, because the pressure plate, actually you go on it, you step off it, and about 2 or 3 ticks later it actually responds. It's not very fast piece of redstone, but the lever you can go like that. Now I'm just going to show you. So lever on. See, I could count 2 or 1, 2, 3 or 1. Now to fix that a little bit there, you might actually want to have one of these in between. Don't worry, I'll show you how to do this. One of these between each, so go round, up, down, there it is. I'll just show you it like this anyway. Now, this is it on a single one, and I'm going to explain how this works. What it has is a BUD switch here. So the lever powers the block, which powers the piston, but the piston will not extend until it receives an update. That update is comes about when this torch turns off when you pull the lever. This redstone repeater right here, after 4 ticks, will turn off. That causes a redstone update in this vicinity here, and that redstone update, because the block is related to this piston, allows it to extend by providing the update and providing that it's still powered by this. So now I'll show you this from another angle. You see, as soon as that goes off, this will extend. It's not instant. The piston doesn't extend there. That goes off, it extends. Now to replicate this design, I make an array of these. What you want to do is fire that into a block, place the redstone torch behind there. That will update that piston again, so you can place it again, that will just pull that back down. You then want to place a block there and then a block there. You can place redstone dust on that one, and you can continue with your piston, not your redstone lamp, your piston there again, and then you just do the same thing as there is there on this side with that there, block there, and this on 4. Now this one's not going to reset instantly when you unpower this, neither is this one. There's no way really to make this reset instantly unless you do well, in this size anyway. There's ways, but it's just adding extra volume to this that you don't really need. The way I've set it up for a reset is just by doing this. And by doing this, basically what you're saying is, providing that this is off, this is on, this torch here cannot be turned on. Also meaning that this torch here cannot be turned on. So that way this goes up, and then the person gets knocked off. There's still time for this to be powered again before it like flickers, allowing, well, not allowing, stopping this one from raising. Now this is actually an awful short time to have for this, and just to add, if you want to extend this, all you have to do is elongate this and go like that, and then you just draw your redstone into there. You may need to replace a repeater every so often to power it, but that won't delay it any more than 1 tick. So for 1, you just do this bit here. For 2, you do this and this bit here, and then for any more than 2, continue it along and you place it into the first block after the right hand repeater. Now for a longer one, you can see here, this one, it's not that efficient because it can flicker. It's an awfully long delay. The best way to do it would be to hook up multiple of these, but if you do this, you can actually, if I get there in time, if this doesn't run out as well. Okay, it looks like it's going to be fine, or is it? Is my particles off? I think they are. Yeah, is this... yeah, okay, it makes it, that's fine. Right, so this way, if you power this and then unpower it fast, so say it's counting, but it's powered again, the piston will not extend. Or say it's counting, it's powered again, but then they get knocked off again, it will extend. Now that's the only hitch in this system, and having this so long. If you don't want it to do that, you probably don't want it to do that, the best thing to do would just be to do an array of these. And I assume that you're not going to be using these for anything other than in creative mode, so using these shouldn't be too much of a problem resource wise. Anyway, this was a medium tutorial, not a quick tutorial this time, on this new design. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.